Guys, so I woke up this morning and I felt need for some cheesecake, but this is keto cheesecake, so the crust is made from almond flour and there is some sweetener substitution, so it's ready to come out. Hey guys, so welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today, this week, reading vlog is going to be about Love After Love. This is from a Trinidadian author, and it was one of the books that I saw so much of it. It was hyped. There was a lot of Caribbean people who talk highly of this book, so I wanted to read it, so it was definitely on my TBR list. So it was out, I think the first weekend this month. It came out and I picked it up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get to it. I am having that, I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. So this is a story that is three characters. You have a man, Mr. Cheaton, yes, that he is a gay guy whose family don't accept him, and he's living this life not quite openly. It's Trinidad, so of course it can't be done like, and he's that personality that you just drawn to him and you really love his personality. But he is not, he's struggling. He's not doing as well as you would want him to do because of how sweet he is. He is a neighbor to this woman whose name is Betty, and she is a single mom. Her husband passed away, but there's a lot of dark things that's going on with her past, and she's struggling to raise her son, and to also be loved and find love, true love. And her son, now the third character, and he's very much going through some things there. He's very problematic, and quite frankly, I do not care for this child. He's annoying. But he's a character that they threw on the storyline of having mental illness. He is a cutter. Now, when I'm reading this, I am sucked into Mr. Cheaton, Betty's story. I am soaking it up. I am enjoying it, but not so much Solo. I think Solo just gave me this like negative vibes. His character is just, I don't care for the character. It's one of those stories where I'm like, when you read multiple characters, that's the story is around. And there's always that one character that when you get to that part of the chapter where that's their chapter, and you just want to hurry up and get through their chapter and get on with the other two characters. That's how I feel, because the decisions he's making, the things he's doing, yes, he's young. I guess he's supposed to be, the mental illness play a part in it. But for me, I'm annoyed. I am so annoyed. And maybe it's just me, because everybody is just jumping over hoops over this book. And I want to love it and give it all the feels. But this damn character is annoying the hell out of me. I am so annoyed. So annoyed. And maybe I'm wrong for being annoyed, because it's the mental illness that's making him do stupid stuff. But it's just, I don't do well with characters like that. I don't do well with characters who are stubborn, but he's also easily manipulated, who is also gullible in so many ways, where they can't see nothing past themselves. I don't do well with characters like that, and he just gave me that feel. So every time I get to his chapter, make it stop. Make it stop. When am I gonna get over this character? I don't know. I'm hoping for some miracle, because guys, I'm literally, because I started reading this book over the weekend, I'm literally like Where we at? About 70 pages to go. So I don't know how I don't know how I really feel overall because of this one character that worked on her. But the other two characters, yes. I love their storyline. I love the things that's going on. I feel for Betty as a mother, how she is struggling and trying to get her son to understand what she went through and how she did everything she could to protect him. I'm loving Mr. Cheaton. I'm gonna mess his name up every time. I just love his personality. I love his storyline, and I want him to just get love, feel love, be love. I just want that for him, and so I'm hanging in there with this book. But Solar character, I can't. So anyway, that's what I'm having here. You know, this reading vlog is gonna be short. It's probably gonna be just 2 days, maybe 3 days, because I'm writing. This whole space and the energy here, yeah. So I had to go back a couple of chapters to read just to get my feel back for the story I'm writing, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, but I'm trying to not edit while I'm doing it because I already seen things where I'm like, okay, well, you know, and I'm trying not to do that. I just want to go in. So the vibes in this space is good, and so I'm gonna continue doing that. And you guys saw my cheesecake. It is keto. It is yummy. And I want to cook something else tomorrow, so I'm going to go through this cookbook and try to find something that's deal with seafood that I can put together tomorrow. But I'm excited because, yeah, I'm having a good week. And I had to go through this glasses, guys, because my eyes is not doing too well. So I got to go back again to the eye doctor to figure out to switch out my lens for my cute glasses, but we're rocking with this right now. So yeah, on to the next day. Yeah, I think that's it. So guys, I'm just gonna stir up some seafood, and guys, look at the pepper, my first pepper from the garden. So hopefully it is spicy because I'm doing some spicy shrimp today. So yeah. So guys, this is cauliflower, and it's cut up and minced up to make it look like rice, and that's what I'm gonna put inside. So hey guys, I am here to give you the full wrap up of this. Now, it's been about 2 days since I finished it, and I wanted to like soak it in for a little bit because it was just one of those books that I felt like I struggled with the character, one of the character, like I said in the beginning of this vlog, and I wanted to like it, but it was just annoyed the heck out of me. But it boils down to he had daddy issues, and he cling on to male characters in this story. You have Mr. Cheaton, his uncle, then you also have a a man toward the end of the story that is this need for a male figure that he needed to cling on to, and which was I understand it, but it was just sometimes it was just hard to swallow because of how he treated his mother. Now this is a traditional story. You felt the tradition reading through it of Trinidad, mainly the Indian culture in Trinidad. You felt the dialogue, the things that was said. You definitely can see how authentic that was. It takes you back to the island. It takes you back to a community, how they live. And it touched on subjects that are not very common, but it's in terms of Mr. Cheaton's sexuality. I thought that was well done and different, give you a different outlet to talking about sexuality in Caribbean books that is not completely trauma related. It is very much not accepted. You can see that in the story, that his lifestyle wasn't accepted, but at the same time he you still get an idea of how it was during this time. And I'm not sure about how Trinidad stand today with that, but it was interesting reading a character like that, and he was very lovable, very wise. He was just a wonderful friend in the story, and I loved his character. I was not happy how they did him at the end. I was not happy about that. But then also, he filled that need between a mother and a son, that need for support and love, and that understanding that he had with them. And as these two characters are at odds with each other, and a son who decided to move away and go to America, in escaping his mother and what he was discovered that she did, but did not even give the woman a chance to tell those stories, which was frustrating to read the story. And his reaction to his mother, it wasn't a good tale in terms of that. It was very odd. I felt like some Caribbean mother would have draped him up already. I don't know. some of the things he said, I'm like, been know, because I'm like, some Jamaican mother would have draped him up already. We had chat to that kind of deal. So I had those moments where I'm side-eyeing like the character, like, I'm rude. Now the mental health that was talked about, it it felt, I don't know if it was necessary. That cutting situation, I'm not sure it was necessary. It's something about it wasn't really, I don't know. I didn't really, that part of the story was like, I don't know. I know the whole idea of pain when it comes to grieving, and it can be done in a way where I can really love it. But in this story, yeah, I'm not sure about that part of the story. It didn't really, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I'm trying to get around talking about it in a way where people can understand. Sometimes in this book, I think they push the mental health gender to the point sometimes where it doesn't really fit into the story in a way. I just felt like this part of the story just wasn't, it didn't work for me. It just didn't work for me. That's the best I can put it. So, but at the same time, I think I also, because I didn't care for the character, maybe that put that might have added to why I didn't care for that part of the story. Could be, but bear with me. So I'm gonna say this one I struggle with how I want to rate it, because it's definitely not a 5-star. No. It, you know, I have days where I'm like 3.5, and then I have days where I'm like, it's a solid 4. So I'm probably gonna go with the solid 4 for today, because that's the mood I'm in when I'm thinking about the book, because it is memorable, it is funny, it is authentic. It is a page turner. You are in the midst of this book wanting to know what's gonna happen next, even when you're frustrated with one of the character. There's things about it that is just positive, that you're going to remember and enjoy the read. But then there's that bit of it where I'm just like, I could have did without that. I could have did without this. You know, that kind of reaction. So that's where I'm staying with this story. I do think you will enjoy it. I think most people will enjoy it. I'm probably the odd one out that don't think it's just over the top. I mean, there's so many people that's gushing about this book. I didn't get that really overwhelming love for it, but I am glad I did read it, because I think it's a Caribbean story that I think most people will enjoy. You know, I'm the odd one out. So anyway, I'm going to end this here. I'm glad I made it through this vlog. It's been a very difficult day. And I am coping in a way where it's positive. So pretty much, you know, we lost a lot of another family member. And I wasn't prepared for it at all. I knew it was a high possibility, because, you know, when it comes to cancer, there's a high possibility of someone not making it, and someone lost the fight in the family. And yeah, so that was like my end of the week. But I am gonna think positive and hold on to my family. And yeah, so that's how we ended this week. So I'm sorry, a little extra that you probably didn't need to hear, but yeah, that's life, part of life. And 2020 is making me realize how much I need to you know, treasure the time I have with my family and friends. And I hope you guys do the same. And yeah, so have a good day, guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.